Grant, a lot of challenging conditions, and I know the result doesn't change things in the overall scheme a whole lot, but you always hope to come away with a win on your senior day.
Yeah, thought we did kind of what we wanted to do in the first half against them, and then second half they put a lot of pressure on us, and we struggled to kind of deal with that, hold the ball. Overtimes I thought was majority of us, so against a good team like Seattle Pacific and the GNAC tournament next week, it's going to ebb and flow, right? You're going to have some times where things are working for you, and then they're going to have some momentum, and you just want to try to get through those stages without giving up a goal, and then see if you can get one on the other end. We had plenty of chances in the overtime. We just, ball didn't fall our way a couple times.
Yeah, and full credit to them, a ball well struck, and you couldn't have placed it probably any better.
Great goal. I mean, what are you going to do about that, right? I mean, they do a really good job of piecing things together and then finding the other side, and they're right back and scored goals all year. So she's a kind of a converted attacker. Great shot. I mean, hats off to her.
We talked a little bit Thursday night about having a message to take to the Saturday game. What does this result do for, again, motivating your team, getting the team ready for the tournament?
Well, our team has always done pretty well when they have a chance to play an opponent where maybe they felt like, result could have been different, or maybe effort level was different. So they'll be motivated. They'll be motivated to be back here. They'll be motivated to get back on the field and have another chance to play Seattle Pacific. But all four teams in this tournament are really good, and it's gonna be a free kick or a corner or a shot here or there that's gonna decide it.
What do you do to get ready now for Thursday? Is it any different from a regular season preparation?
Not really. I mean, I think Monday will be super light. I think it's important at this time of the year to make it light, make it fun. You're into 2.5 months of doing this now, and there's not much we're going to learn too much about ourselves right now or the other team, because we've played all these teams at least once. So it's about just fine-tuning a few little things and just keeping it really light and confident atmosphere.
The winner of the conference tournament gets an automatic bid into the regionals. There's seeding to get other places and so on. What does this team need to do to perform efficiently in the tournament?
Well, I mean, I think we had efficient moments today. But, I think through those moments where things aren't going well, we've got to figure out how to change it. But again, I think all four teams, they're going to create chances, and you're going to be looking for people that step up and put the ball in the back of the net at the right times. And it's just going to come down to a couple plays between these four teams. They're very, very even.
We would be remiss if we didn't take a moment to talk about the seniors, 10 of them, and the contributions they have made to this program.
Amazing group. I mean, I was talking to somebody just the other day, the depth of this group, talent-wise, academic, community service. I mean, it is an amazing, amazing group, and they've been a lot of fun to coach. They're super competitive, they're super coachable, and it shows in our results this year. This team made it through 16 games and lost one game, and a lot has to do with the unselfishness of that senior group and the talent of that senior group.
And the other nice thing, even in daily practice and everything else, they set a standard for the rest of your players coming into the program that they have to adhere to.
Yeah, and they've been great leaders across the board. Gabby and Casey have been our captains, but all 10 of those guys have led by example or led off the field. And I think it's just the buy-in that they have with each other that I think is going to be the thing that leaves the most lasting legacy for everybody else, is how they've just been very selfless. And I think when you have that much talent and you have a selfless group, you can do great things.
Ladies, I know not the way you want senior day to end, but maybe somebody can make a comment. What does this result do for you a little bit, and going back to the goals that start again next week for the postseason?
Just motivates us more, I would say. We have another goal, even though this one didn't work out. We have one more that could happen next week, so I think we're just more motivated.
Events like this and postseason next week and everything else are kind of the hopes and dreams when you come to school here. Are you content with where you are, or are you still hungry as seniors to go out and prove even more?
Starving.
Trying to stick around as long as we can.
Yeah. Can't get rid of us yet.
We're not ready to leave.
I think all of us have a really competitive nature. We're never really satisfied with the bare minimum. We have a long season ahead of us, so we're going to keep pushing.
You know, when you're old and you have your 20th reunion and your 30th reunion and everything else, what are the things that you'll remember most about this group and the times that you shared together?
How awesome we were.
Happy birthday, Grant.
We made a lot of memories messing with Grant,
lot of prank
bonding
wars.
as a whole entire class. You know, a lot of us, some of us started here, others have come in the years past, and I think we've done a great job of bonding together, and it's a bond that I think will ever.
Grant talked a little bit about accomplishments, not only athletically, but academically with the GNAC Awards this week, and some of the things that Concordia students often do in the community, with community service, the aspect of that. What are some of the things that you'll cherish most about all phases of that experience?
I really appreciate that it's a small school here, so you can get involved super easily, and you can get really connected to every part of Concordia. And I think the athletic staff as a whole is beyond supportive of us staying involved with academics in every part of our school experience.
Did it work out the way you envisioned it? What's the experience been like through 4 years and working with one another?
I think it's been a kind of a roller coaster. Like, we've definitely had our ups and downs, but I think I can speak for all of us when I say, like, I don't see myself a part of any of the program. So.
What do you take from the 4 years? How do you use this experience and take it out to the community when graduation hits, when the real world comes in and you have to work and a few other things?
Well, for me, I'm already coaching, so I'll take my soccer experience here and just go and show other kids.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
No,
I
my
just think
fault.
that this group, everyone in here is such a hard worker. We're one of the greatest groups I've ever played with in my whole career of soccer, so I know that each and every one of us will take it into our future paths and our careers.
What's the number one message you want to leave behind to the underclassmen? What do you want your motto as a senior class to be for how you played on the field and in practice?
It's a hard one.
Just like give it everything you got. Any chance that you get, just go 100% because it goes quick.
And on that note, thank you, ladies.